We're all here, right? We good?
It's 6 o'clock.
Okay. Please stand as we say the Pledge of Allegiance and observe a moment of silence.
That one.
Go say, where is it? I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. Are there any changes or revisions to the regular or consent agendas? Nope. All right. Take a motion then.
I move to approve the regular and consent agendas.
I'll second it.
Lee made the motion to approve the regular and consent agendas. Wade seconded that. All those in favor? Motion carries. Thank you. Next, recognitions and information. Mrs. Gardner, I understand you have a little presentation for us.
First of all, I want to take just a minute and congratulate Gunnar Roach. He is one of the finalists for the Lilly Scholarship, and his parents happen to be in the room, so congratulations to you guys. It has been such an honor to watch Gunnar go through South Putnam, and he has a long list of academic achievements. And you probably saw the article in the banner where it acknowledged Gunnar, but then I also posted something today listing some of his achievements. So I would like to read, if you indulge me for just a minute, I would like to read some of those. So first of all, Gunnar is, he's an AP Scholar with distinction and a recipient of both the National Rural and Small Town Recognition Program and the National Top School and National First Generation Recognition, and both of those are from the College Board. He is one of Indiana Principals Association Rising Stars of Indiana. He is also an academic all-conference, a member of National Honor Society, Student Council. He participated in track and field, cross country, and swimming. He served in the Little Eaglets Program, FFA, Student Safety Committee, and the Putnam County Youth Philanthropy Committee, and also a student ambassador. One of the unique things that Gunnar does to set himself apart is his philanthropy. And I remember Gunnar coming into my office and saying he had an idea for this cool thing that he wanted to do. And what he wanted to do was share some of the joy that he's had in Halloween his whole life. It's his favorite holiday. And just the creativity and the magic of it is something that he wanted to share with all kids. And he said some kids don't have that opportunity. And so Gunnar started collecting costumes. And he did the work of putting boxes around and collecting those and sorting those and distributing those to kids. And so it just shows you something unique about Gunnar. I can read a list of his achievements, but really to know Gunnar is to be around him and to know that he has that kind of heart where he sees something unique and he wants to share that with kids. I had the honor of being in the room when we were practicing his interviewing skills, getting ready as he's going through the Lilly process. And to hear him, first of all, talk about his dad and what an amazing role model you've been for him and all of your family, just the work ethic that you have, and then the care that you show for other people. He talked so much about how he loves this community, loves this county, and he wants to go be successful as an engineer because he wants to come back to this county, and he wants to work here and also empower other people to have opportunities in an area like ours. So congratulations to Gunnar and his family. It's just amazing. You're back there, right, Gunnar? Congratulations. What an accomplishment, and we will all be cheering for you. We're so proud that you're a South Putnam Eagle, and we'll be cheering for you between now and when we hear that hopefully you've won. That would be incredible. So now I'm going to hand off to Mr. Welty, and he's going to talk to you a little bit about our cross-country program because they've had some success here this year that we're pretty proud about. And so Mr. Welty can come and tell you about that.
All right, yeah, so our season begins in the summertime, so we've had a very long, very hot start to the season, a lot of heat, humidity, but cross-country team, they were doing a really good job all throughout the summer and just coming in, putting in the work. Like we practice at 6:30 in the morning in the summer, which asking high school kids to get up at 6:30 in the morning in the summer, Like that's a big ask, but they showed up and they did it. And then all throughout the season, didn't matter how hot it was, they were just consistently putting in the work. And what's really nice is when you're putting in all that work, being able to see like all that pay off. And so at the county cross country meet that we had, we came into it from the boys' side as the underdogs, and we thought like, let's just go out there, give it a shot. Just if we have a really good day and we just really go out there and try and compete and put all those miles you put into work, see what happens. And it paid off. They showed up, they were ready, they ran really, really well. So individually, we had on the boys' side, two boys were all county. We had Gabe Feltner and Brian By were in the top seven, which is what it takes to be all county. On the girls' side, we had Elise Kendall and Addie Thibodeau finishing in the top seven, also finishing as all county. So that was like huge and exciting for us. But then when the team results come out, we saw the boys managed to pull it off. They ran really, really well. They ended up being the county champions. So we're really pleased with that. And then the most latest edition, we had our conference meet. Actually, there's another one. Our conference meet. Gabe finished fourth in those all conference. And then we had the sectional meet. And what makes the sectional cross country meet really difficult for us is that it's, of course, the week of fall break. And so when it comes to like the travel plans and again asking kids to wake up early and come to practice when they have a chance to sleep in, it's a big ask. But they showed up, they put in the work throughout the week, and then we got to the sectional meet. And once again, we got to experience some success. And so Elise and Addie both qualified and advanced to the regional meet. Then the boys team, they stole that fifth qualifying spot to advance as well. And so, you know, we're going up against some large schools, and we know at the regional meet, we're going to see even larger schools. But it's just really cool to see, again, all that hard work, all the miles they've been putting in, and it's paying off. And they're having a lot of success. So, yeah, the regional qualifiers, they were county champs, and it's just been a really good season so far. So they've been doing all the work, and they deserve all the credit. So that's for all. Yeah.
Thank you. If there is anyone who would prefer to leave during this time, you may do so, and we won't hold it against you. Thank you all for coming.
Congratulations. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Financial update, Dr. Smith.
Yep. In your board package, you have the latest financial reports through September 2025. That has our claim dockets, payrolls, cash flows, transfers, fund reports. And we do continue to track positively toward all those forecasted income, expenses, and fund balances. Happy to report. Secondly, in addition, Dr. Penrod will be walking us through the 2026 budget approval process later this meeting.
Okay, thank you. Legislative update, Wade? Anything?
Something to maybe watch for. House Enrolled Act 1498, which was signed into law earlier this year, requires the State Education Board to adopt a new school accountability model by the end of December, with implementation beginning in the 2026-27 school year. And this year, they're trying to build a model that values both academic mastery and knowledge, skills, and experiences that make up a student's full story, as opposed to the just the test scores that have been there in the past. Latest proposal keeps the state's A through F letter grade scale, but revises how those grades are calculated. Schools would earn points based on each student's academic achievements and additional indicators such as attendance and literacy progress, work-based learning, credential attainment. So that'll be something maybe to just kind of watch out for that new model by December 31st.
Interesting. Okay.
Very
Thank
interesting.
you.
Thank you, Wade.
Yeah. Project update, Doug Grambo.
All right. Thank the board for taking a little tour with us
Thank you.
this evening and checking out the project. There's been some a lot of progress in, over fall break and whatnot. So some key points. Number one, first, again, no injuries, no first aids, so everybody's getting home safe at night. Some milestones. The signs have been put up on the school, which are really incredible. And so the one at the front of the school, and then the one on the locker room annex building for the football field, that'll be operational for Friday night. So that's an exciting addition there. The the front slab at Central Elementary School was redone over the fall break, so that's completed. The flagpole should be up next week. That'll button up Central Elementary School. There is some drainage work around the backside that'll still be ongoing. The
What
basketball-
exactly does that mean, strange work going on?
Drainage.
Oh, I thought you said strange work.
I'm sorry.
I thought, wait a minute.
That's a good
Wow.
question if you heard.
Strange work going on.
Okay,
I'm lost for
drainage, I
words
get.
sometimes.
I get
The other exciting the other exciting milestone, the basketball goals are up, so that's we're getting there, and the wood court is going to start tomorrow. So the concrete's been ground down. It's at the levels it needs to be, passed all the inspections, and they're gonna put the court up. So, and then after that, finishing that, tying to that would be the residence flooring for the rest of the building, and that would basically end everything for the Peterson scope. So pretty exciting. Hopefully we can get the construction barrier down within the next 2 weeks. Any questions?
Good. Looks
Yeah,
good.
thanks for the tour.
Yeah, thank
Appreciate
you. Thank you much. Is there any public comment? No, okay, thank you. All right, new business. 7A, consideration of establishing a state and federal Medicaid fund. Dr. Smith?
Yep, as per our policy, we seek board approval to establish a state and federal Medicaid fund to receive Medicaid funds that we previously approved in the last couple of months. If you remember us talking about being able to receive Medicaid fund, well, now we have to have a fund to put it in, so we have to establish that fund.
Any questions or anything? I'll take a motion then.
I move to approve establishing a state and federal Medicaid fund.
I'll second.
Holly made the motion to approve establishing a state and federal Medicaid fund. Joe seconded that. All those in favor? Thank you. Motion carries. 7B, consideration of adoption of Form 4. Dr. Smith.
Yep. So every year we come at this time to approve our budget for the next year. Tonight we'll approve several required documents, but also some complementary documents that assist in the ongoing accounting and financial stewardship aspects of the budgeting process. We believe that our current financials are strong, although the new state legislator has thrown several curveballs at us. And this budget will continue to meet our needs while maintaining the fiscal conservancy that allows for the projects, the infrastructure, and the educational needs of the district. As you know, all the details of the budget and associated requirements have been previously discussed in other required meetings hearings over the past few months. And I'll hand it off to Dr. Penrod.
Anybody have any questions?
I move to approve the resolution for appropriations and tax rates.
I'll second.
Wade made the motion to approve the 2026 ordinance or resolution for appropriations and tax rates. Lee seconded that. All those in favor? Thank you. Carries. 7C, consideration of adoption of bus replacement plan resolution. Dr. Penrod?
Motion.
Don't have any questions on that one?
Nope.
Okay,
I
motion.
move to approve the resolution to adopt the 2026 bus replacement plan.
I'll second.
Lee made the motion to approve the resolution to adopt the 2026 bus replacement plan. Joe seconded that. All those in favor? Motion carries. Thank you. Item 7D, consideration of adoption of capital projects plan resolution. Dr. Penrod.
Third required action, Indiana code requires the adoption of the capital projects fund. This point,
Any questions? Motion.
I move to approve the resolution to adopt the 26 capital projects fund plan.
I'll second it.
I made the motion to approve the resolution to adopt the 2026 capital projects fund plan. Wade seconded that. All those in favor? Thank you. Motion carries. 7E, consideration of adoption of education to operations fund transfer resolution. Dr. Penrod.
request 15%. Yeah. First down. 30. At 42.5. This transfer basis.
Okay. Any questions on that? I'll have a motion, please.
I move to approve the resolution to transfer amounts from the education fund to the operation fund.
I'll second.
Holly made the motion to approve the resolution to transfer amounts from the education fund to the operation fund. Lee seconded that. All those in favor? Thank you. Motion carries. 7F, consideration of adoption of appropriations transfer resolution. Dr. Penrod.
Resolution to transfer 25 budget. Ability to the budget. Central fund.
Okay. Questions on that? Motion, please.
I move to approve the resolution transfer of the 25 budget appropriations.
I'll second.
Holly made the motion to approve the resolution of the transfer of 2025 budget appropriations. Joe seconded that. All those in favor? Motion carries. Thank you. Item 7G, consideration of adoption of appropriation reduction resolution. Dr. Penrod.
Resolution to reduce in the 2026 total tax. Yes. Appropriations. Let me allow. Approval of the
Questions for Dr. Penrod on that?
Move to approve the resolution to reduce appropriations.
I'll second.
Wade made the motion to approve the resolution to reduce appropriations. Lee seconded that. All those in favor? Okay, we will now open 7H, public hearing on the lease. So the next item on the agenda is for the board to hold a lease hearing and an additional appropriation hearing in connection with the proposed budget. If you are interested in speaking at the hearings, please make sure you've signed the sign-in sheet, which should include your name and address. The opportunity for public to make comments about the lease rental will be rental to be paid, under the lease and the appropriation of bond proceeds. At the hearings, we will ask that each person limit their comments to 3 minutes, topic limited to the lease rental and appropriations of funds under consideration. The notice for these hearings were published as legally required. Pursuant to Indiana Code, am I supposed to read all this? I guess I am, right? Pursuant to Indiana Code 2047-3, before a school corporation may enter into a lease with a nonprofit building corporation, the school corporation must conduct a hearing regarding the execution of the proposed lease agreement and whether the rental to be paid to the leaseor building corporation under the proposed lease is a fair and reasonable rental for the proposed improvements. Similarly, before a school corporation can appropriate any dollars it directly receives as bond proceeds, it must conduct a hearing on those proceeds for the additional appropriation of those funds. We will now open the public hearing. Remember, if you would like to speak, please sign in. And Alexa, do you have is there anyone out there want to sign in with Alexa? Okay. Anyone wanting to speak at all? We can sign you in quickly if so. Okay. That's it, right?
Can you read the last sentence?
Okay, thank you for all. Thank you for participating. We will now close the hearing and reopen the regular meeting. Gosh, I love that. But not really. Okay. Consideration of adoption of resolution authorizing execution of lease. You're supposed to see the script on that. Okay.
Yep.
Thanks, Stacy. We're jumping in there.
All right, so this is our resolution authorizing execution of the lease as required by Indiana Code 20-47-3. As she mentioned, after the lease hearing, the school board must approve the lease agreement and authorize the school board officers to execute that lease. The lease is the agreement where you levy the required property tax to pay the lease payments throughout the whole life of the bond issuance. So these lease payments are paid to the building corporation. They serve as the assurance of repayment to the bondholders, and they are in fact used to pay the bondholders repay the proposed bonds. So a lot of stuff going on. Yeah,
Okay.
if you have any questions on that one?
Anyone have any questions?
Question here.
Nope.
Okay, so may I have a motion and second to adopt the resolution authorizing execution of the lease?
I make a motion to adopt the resolution authorizing execution of the lease.
Second.
Is that you, Wade?
Yes.
Polly made the motion to adopt the resolution authorizing execution of the lease. Wade seconded that. All those in favor? Thank you. Stacy, could you please summarize the additional appropriation resolution?
All right, the additional appropriation resolution outlines the appropriation of the funds received for the sale of certain school facilities to the building corporation, which is part of Central Elementary. And these are where the portions of the proposed projects will be constructed. The resolution also specifies that any of these such funds will be placed in a school corporation construction account, which is kept separate from all other school corporation funds and spent only on the projects, since the appropriation will be from bond proceeds. And the reason this has to be done is because these funds are not part of your initial annual budget. It's listed and proposed to the community. So we have to have.
Questions on that? Okay. So may I have a motion and a second to adopt the additional appropriation resolution?
I move to adopt the additional appropriation resolution.
I'll second.
Wade made the motion to adopt the additional appropriation resolution. Lee seconded that. All those in favor? Thank you. Stacy, could you please summarize the resolution assigning construction bids and contracts once received?
All right, as we said, this new one is the resolution assigning construction bids and contracts to the building corporation. So at the bond closing, the building corporation will technically own the facilities where some of the renovation work will be completed. As I mentioned, that's part of Central Elementary. And then they will also be the entity that issues the bonds. So as a result, certain of your contracts may truly need to be with the building corporation because it will in fact hold money to pay the contractors. So you, as a school corporation, will receive the bids and or the contracts. You will in fact award the bids and the contracts under state law, but then you've retained the right to in fact sign the bids and the contracts to the building corporation for payment at your discretion if that's necessary.
May I have a motion and a second to adopt the resolution assigning bids and contracts?
I move to approve, I make a motion to adopt the resolution assigning bids and contracts.
I'll second.
Holly made the motion to adopt the resolution assigning bids and contracts. Lee seconded that. All those in favor? Carrie, Stacy, could you please summarize the resolution authorizing the 7th supplement to master continuing disclosure undertaking and issuance of bonds?
Okay, so
Please.
this one is very specific to the Securities and Exchange Committee, the Commission, SEC. This is a requirement that the school corporation enters into a continuing disclosure undertaking agreement if it's issuing bonds to public investors. And the agreement essentially says that the corporation agrees to timely provide certain financial information and to provide notice of certain material events if and when they occur. Kind of the big thing on this one, when it says 7th supplement, that's because you've done several bond issuances, so we have to amend occasionally to refer to the specific bond that's being issued now, because it is in fact different from the ones that you've already disclosed to the SEC.
Okay, gotcha. Any questions about that, you guys? No? Okay. May I have a motion and a second to adopt the resolution authorizing the 7th supplement to master continuing disclosure undertaking and issuance of bonds? Nobody wants to say it.
I move to adopt a resolution authorizing the 7th supplement to master continuing disclosure undertaking and issuance of bonds.
Thank you, Wade.
I'll second that.
Yeah, Wayne.
Okay. Wade made the motion to adopt the resolution authorizing the 7th supplement to master continuing disclosure undertaking and issuance of bonds, and Joe seconded that. All those in favor? Thank you.
Thank you,
All right.
Stacy.
Stacy. Thanks.
Thank you, Stacy. Okay, now I got to catch up. Now we're down to N, right?
N,
Because that
yep,
was, okay.
correct.
So 7N on the agenda, consideration of overnight field trip.
Yep. So as per our policy, overnight or out-of-state field trips require school board approval. Therefore, in your packets, there's an overnight field trip request for the South Putnam FFA, and we just seek your approval. Those continuing great experiences for our students.
I move to approve the field trip request.
I'll second.
Lee made the motion to approve the field trip request. Joe seconded that. All those in favor? Thank you. That carried. There's no other business. We'll move to Dr. Smith's report.
Yep. I'll keep it short and sweet tonight. We had a lot of legalese going in the room tonight. Just 3 points. We recently had our district-wide climate audit that was conducted by Dr. Jim Halleck. It was a great audit, provided great actionable feedback for us. The good news is we continue to get better, but obviously there are still things that we need to work on to strive for excellence. So we'll continue to do that. So continuous improvement is what I like to say. B, the iLearn checkpoints are coming up, I believe next week. Is that correct? So it'll be an opportunity for us to get more actionable academic data, and we'll make some adjustments as we need to on that as well to continue to get better academically. But we are doing well academically. We can do better, right? So, and then C, lots of excitement all around the district. As you saw tonight, with a lot of celebrations, a lot of neat things happening throughout the district. And so it's just a really good time to be an Eagle. So, just exciting around here right now. So, all I have for tonight.
Thank you.
Oh. In the intro, okay.
Yeah,
No,
I did, right?
Thank you.
I think you did.
We'll have an attorney verify for us. Yeah.
Ready to put them up. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
we're good?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, for sure.